When I started progressing to beat 50-20, I thought I would be here in about 20 hours. With no experience of beating FNAF challenges or any max modes, I severely underestimated how difficult this would be and the amount of time it would take to beat 50-20. The steps leading up to 50-20 were not too difficult, it was the exponential difficulty of 50-20 compared to 49-20 and the additional RNG that made this really challenging. I decided to put a lot of effort into this video because of how long it was taking me to beat 50-20. I originally was just going to upload a run when I completed 50-20 to my YouTube channel and call it a day, but now I decided to embark on making this video instead. 40-20 for me was a reminder of how FNAF games work, and knowing the controls in Ultimate Custom Night, the amount of keys required is a little overwhelming at first. But after a while I got used to it and I ended up beating 40-20 on the same day in around 2 hours of gameplay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Nice! That's 40-20 beat. 45-20 was a significant step up in difficulty. The addition of GMB Cycle and Nightmare in Air made it so that I struggled to get past the first 45 seconds a lot of the time. I'm so fucked. Fuck! That clip shows how hectic it gets when you don't follow the cycle or you make one mistake and then everything just comes at once. Once I got the GMB cycle down and got used to keeping my cursor in a safe spot in the office, I eventually beat 45-20 3 days later and after around 4 hours of gameplay.
Hello. For today's lesson we will be...
Yes, I beat it! I fucking beat it! Holy shit. Beating 49-20 was an introduction to how harsh the RNG can be in this game. Since I was still slow with event resets, I would occasionally die to Toy Freddy. Sometimes I would get unlucky with Foxy refusing to swap places when I zero frame flipped, or I'd forget about him for a couple of seconds after an event reset, letting him progress to the point where he would kill my run. Other than that, the added difficulty of 49-20 compared to 45-20 was nothing compared to the difficulty increase that was to come. Oh my god.
Hello.
Please deposit 5 coins.
Today's lesson we will be...
Nice, I beat it! Fuck you!
What's on it?
The first 45 seconds of 50-20 are complete chaos. When I first started trying to beat 50-20, it took me a couple of hours to even get my first run past 45 seconds. The difficulty of this part of 50-20 is an insane jump from 49-20. As I'm editing this, I still haven't actually beat 50-20. I've had 6 runs that died on the last camera flip, but my consistency has improved dramatically. I can get past the first 45 seconds around 25% of the time now, although the rest of the night I still find challenging. I put together a montage of my suffering through 50-20 for you all to enjoy. Bro, how many is that? How many is that? How many is that? What the first frame? What does this chance of how did it happen? How?
To help you get started down to your side.
What? Oh, I can't see. That's not fair. What? Fuck off. Fucking phone guy. He wouldn't shut his fucking mouth.
Deposit 5 coins. Deposit 5 coins. Please deposit.
Oh, bro, it's just overload. It's brain overload. No! No! Bro, he didn't fucking swap for ages! No! Fuck no! That's complete RNG. Fuck you! This last 50-20 fail was worse than all of those fails you just watched combined. Dying after getting past the last camera flip so close to the end tilted me so bad. The most devastating part is when you've been grinding something for 40 hours, even if to some people this may not be that hard, is that if you get past the last camera flip, the nerves for me just skyrocket and it's just so hard to focus and play. And even the little things that I'm usually doing correct, like the GMB cycle, I mess up and it just causes this devastating fail. No!
No way!
No fucking way!
28!
No fucking way! No fucking way! 428! You gotta be no. After this fail, I took a break and came back half an hour later, and after a month of progressing to 50-20 and playing 50-20, I finally got the run to end this long grind.
I'm ready for my close-up.
Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit 5. Thank you for depositing 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins. Thank you for depositing 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins. Please thank you for depositing 5 coins.
Finally! I beat it! I finally beat it! Oh my god! Oh my god, I can finally stop playing it! I can finally stop playing it. I can finally stop playing it. A month! It took me a month to beat it. Oh my god. What are you saying? Oh my god. Finally! Finally! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Unbeatable!
Oh my god, I finally beat it. I finally beat it. Oh my god. Look at that golden trophy. Look at that golden trophy. Look at that. Boom. Finally. You can hear how bad my nerves get. Once I got past the last camera flip at 340, my heart rate increased so fast because that was the second time I ever got past that last camera flip. I'm so used to dying to Toy Freddy or Foxy, and I was expecting to die to Foxy there, which is why event reset so fast. After trying to beat something for 40 hours, getting to 4 AM or further is insanely nerve-wracking. Even if a lot of it was just bad RNG or a mental block, which made it take so long to beat. The bad luck I had on Foxy not swapping in the middle of the night also put me off, as I thought the run would be over because he progressed too much after he sat on my desk for about 20 seconds. I was also a few frames off dying at 5 AM really stupidly. This is how I rank all the characters on difficulty after being 50-20. Higher tier means I died to them more often, or they caused my death a lot. I'll explain the placements of all the S and A tier characters since they're the most difficult. Toy Freddy is why I hate this game. This game is so RNG just because Toy Freddy exists. Opening the cameras, I'm shitting myself opening the cameras. I'm scared to open the cameras, honestly. I don't want to open the cameras. I've lost 2 runs on the last flip to Toy Freddy, so I hate this character the most out of all of them. Foxy comes next, because he's also killed so many runs at 340 and also refusing to swap, so he makes progress into my office, and once he gets in the office, it's just RNG whether I die or not at that point. Funtime Foxy is one of the hardest characters because it forces you to coin farm at the start, which is a source of most of your deaths when you're starting out. I got to a consistency of about 25%, meaning I could get past the first 45 seconds about 25% of the time. So even then, after I've learnt how to beat the start, it's still very hard. The puppet forces you to use the GMB cycle, but there's also other animatronics that force you to use it, but this is the main thing that will kill you once you fuck up the GMB cycle. Night Marion is one of the worst animatronics. It teams up with the other ones, and like the wet floor sign, and that's coming, by the way. That's going on the list actually. I'm putting the wet floor sign on S tier because that is one of the hardest characters. I can't even count the number of times I've died to Night Marion. If this character didn't exist, the office section would be about 100 times easier. For some reason it kills you so fast you can't ever have your mouse on the same spot for like more than half a second. It's just so hard to play. The dreaded wet floor sign. Clicking this twice on the same pixel on a 1440p monitor is impossible. Combined with Night Marion, you cannot play the office section. It's so hard to click that wet floor sign. I've died so many times to the wet floor sign, it's actually crazy. The mini arenas, I find them actually really hard because it makes checking Foxy quite hard and also just makes the office gameplay on that camera flip just annoying and hard to see what's going on, and sometimes, especially when you're starting out, it can overwhelm you. Starting out, Nightmare BB used to be such a pain, but once you get used to flashing him, he's not too bad. Plush Trap forces you to look at the cameras, and looking at the cameras is bad, because Toy Freddy will one-tap you very fast. Golden Freddy forces you to put your mask on like 2/3 of the time, so you might as well always put your mask on, so he's an A tier because he basically always forces you to put your mask on after every cam flip. Phantom Freddy, when I was starting out to learn 50-20, when I got past the coin farming phase in the first 45 seconds, I would always have him jump scare me, and then one of the event animatronics would come in and kill me, or Mangle would come in and start making a ton of noise and I'd lose my run to that. It's my first time trying this kind of content, and it was mainly because I beat 50-20 and grinded 50-20, but if you enjoyed this kind of content, then I'd appreciate if you leave a like or a comment. Maybe tell me some suggestions or something to do in future. That would help out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you whenever I upload next, I guess.